Hey guys, we're going to give you an update. I managed to get a chance to take it out, and it actually rides pretty good. I made the right choice in getting rid of the other bike. I like this one way better. Right off the bat, the hub motor's got way more, well, I'd say it's got about the same amount of torque as the other one, but it's got more speed with lower voltages, which is kind of blowing me away. I guess it's also because I was overvolting a 79 volt hub motor versus this one. This was a 39 at 500 watts, and the other one was 79 volts at 500 watts. So it does make a difference. This one here is from ebikes.ca. I originally ordered this one. It was supposed to be a 48 volt, and they sent me a 36 volt, which I'm not complaining about because it's I've overvolted it for years, and it's never burned out or even darkened for that matter. I managed to wire it up so it's air cooled now. I got the DC to DC inverter glued underneath the controller. It's not actually touching the frame of the bike, and I got it wired to that for now. I'm eventually gonna get a lighting system and everything else for the bike. What I wanted to show you is it's spinning up, and I'm actually kind of blown away because this 49 volt LiPo 4 battery is missing a cell, and it still goes pretty good and pretty far with this pack missing a cell. It only runs at about 51 volts. So one thing I love about this controller is it will run on really low voltages versus really high. Right now, just a quick test here. What I'm done here for now, instead of putting the soft start on, I put a switch on it. You just hit the switch after you plug it in. Here's the fans. So what we got here, first test is without the booster pack I get 51 volts, and I just want to quickly spin it to show you how fast it goes. If I can do this with one hand, I don't know. Okay, now what I've done is I usually when I use the booster pack it would be on the back rack with the Pelican case, and I put a jumper on it for now. So if I just want to boot around with just this pack here, I can, but I'm going to quickly throw this booster pack on and check the volt. Okay, turn it on. Let's see, I haven't tested this voltage yet with the pack, so I don't know what's going to come up as. 71 volts, that's not bad. And show you the spin up. And this is on eco mode and soft start. I haven't even got it set full throttle. That's more than fast enough for a long bike. Any faster than that, I'm going to die. But it goes pretty good. So that's what I've been working on right now. Let's just try to get it ready. The next couple of days are going to be warm, and I want to be able to take it for one ride before it gets colder. Another issue that I found with it is the geometry of the bike. I don't know if it's a shock or what, but the front tube is on a bit of a lean like this, and when you turn, the bike feels like it's flopping. Feels like it wants to flop over. And when you're going at speed and you go to take a turn, and it feels like you're fighting with the handlebars to keep it from falling over. So what I'm going to do is either put a bigger shock on it or adjust that one so the frame is so it widens it, brings the frame up, and sort of straightens out the front end. Might change the center mass on the front wheel, and it won't feel like it wants to flip over. So I'm thinking that's all it is there. I just have to play around with that. It doesn't really do much anyway. I can tighten it right up and it'll open up. But I have a feeling that's what it is. Like I said, I'm not going to bother with the derailleurs or anything like that. They're preset for now. I can at least pedal and ride around with it. But yeah, it's great. It's fun to boot around. Been playing with these the last couple of days, sanding them up and getting ready to paint the torque arm. I gotta finish the other side. It's not done yet. They're a must, especially with that controller, because it'll spin it right out of the forks. But I wanted to show you what it's like with the booster pack. It goes like a cut cat, and I haven't even got that thing opened yet on Bluetooth. I mean, if I just set everything on, I'd probably put me into orbit. So I don't know. I'll do a test with it wide open, and also I'll do a test with the settings I have now with the 3D camera. So you get more of a, you get into the ride more. We'll see how that turns out. I haven't really worked with those cameras before, so I don't know how to compile the video properly. So I'll have to do some research. But I figured I'd show you. I'm just trying to make it as simple as I can right now. You just basically just drop the pack on the back and plug the Anderson in and hit the switch and she's ready to go. So, but eventually, like I said, I'll have the soft start and the switch on the handlebars. Later, guys.